Okay, today we're going to read Sharks in an Aquarium. It is level 3. And if you'll start to read now. Well, first describe this picture. Describe the picture that you see.
In the picture, we can see a big fish is a shark. It's a shark.
Shark. Shark.
It's a shark. A shark is a very big fish who could be dangerous sometimes for men or women who are in the sea and swim.
Okay.
Sometimes some sort of shark could attack the swimmer.
Okay, let's start to read now.
Visitors at the South Korean aquarium watch in amazement at a shark swimming in a tank as another shark tails hanging out of his mouth.
Okay, that word's going to be in a tank with another shark's tail hanging out of its mouth.
Yes, because it was hid by your picture. Okay. Visitors at the South Korean aquarium watch in amazement as a shark swimming in a tank with another shark's tails hanging out of his mouth. While sharks don't tend to eat others of the same species when they are in captivity, and they have regular feeds, experts at the aquarium said that sharks have their own territory, and when they occasionally bump against each other, they bite out of astonishment. The smaller shark which fell prey to his bigger counterpart was a banded hound shark. The bigger beast was a sand tiger shark. The bigger beast was a sand tiger shark. Difficult word. Tend, to do something regularly. Species, a kind of animal. Astonishment, great surprise. Counterpart, a similar animal.
Okay, so did you understand why the shark bit the other shark, since they typically don't fight each other, since it says they don't typically fight the same species? What happened in this case?
The sharks of the same species were in an aquarium, and by chance one of them bumped into another, and in astonishment, as a reflex, he bit the shark in which he has bumped, and he cut his tail. But it's not usual, because usually the sharks didn't fight against another sharks of the same species.
Okay, they don't, not didn't, but they don't.
They don't.
They don't. All right. Now that this has happened, do you think that they should make some other arrangements for sharks in a tank, since this isn't supposed to happen? Do you think that they should make other arrangements for sharks?
No, I suppose it's an accident, and it could arrive often. So I suppose the aquarium is a big aquarium, and if you want to separate the sharks, it won't be so interesting for the visitors.
Well, this is probably true. It may not be as interesting for the visitors, but if this little shark had been a bigger shark, their answer was that the shark was astonished, meaning the shark was surprised and he didn't recognize what had bumped into him. I don't know if I agree with that. That just seems so strange. I think for me, it is because they are in a smaller environment than in the ocean, the wide, wide ocean. And being in a confined area, this probably is not the only time that a shark will bump into another shark, because the area is not as vast as the ocean. What do you think about what I just said?
Yes, yes, I suppose you're right. But if you want to keep the aquarium for the people, for the visitors, you couldn't have an aquarium as vast
Mhm.
as the ocean, and the only solution perhaps could be to have less shark in the same aquarium than before.
Exactly. Now, what are your thoughts? Do you think that there should even be an aquarium? Do you
Oh,
think that they should be, do you think any fish or any shark or any mammal should be kept in an aquarium?
no, you're right. Today, with the miracle of the video, you could see the wildlife in your TV, in your saloon, in different places at the theater. You could see beautiful and amazing pictures or video from the animals who live in their natural wildlife, wild,
And in their natural habitat?
in their natural
Habitat.
habitat, in their natural habitat. So perhaps one day there won't be never aquarium.
There would not be a need for an aquarium.
There won't be a need for an aquarium
Mhm.
because, of course, the animals are prisoners.
Right, the animals are prisoners, and there are so many people who are have the expertise to go in the water and capture these animals on video in their natural habitat. So for this reason, we don't need to hold them captive. I think that there was a time when there may have been a need, because we need to be able to enjoy may not be the right word, but have an appreciation for wildlife. And if I wasn't someone who traveled or had the expertise to go underneath water, I may never ever see a shark. But today, I don't see the real need for having sharks in captivity. Do you remember, Bernard, when they did away, or they're doing away with the zoo, the circus, with the elephants, the lions, the tigers, and all of those animals? There is no circus anymore.
Yes, I understand what you said. It's the same that in the aquarium. Today, it's a big problem to have elephants, tigers in the zoo in a cage
Mm-hmm.
where they can where they can live the real life, where they turn around the cage again and again, and
Mm-hmm.
they are surely not in good mood. They suffer from the captivity, I suppose.
Yes, I think that they do suffer. And while I don't necessarily think that a shark or a bear or any other animal is going to imprison a person or put a person in cage or in captivity, there was a time when humans were put in cages and made to feel as if they were inhuman. But fortunately, we don't hear much of that. We don't hear that today. It's not an accepted thing, but I'm sure there are people that are held in captivity, even if I think about it as being in prison. People who are incarcerated are held in captivity. I'm not sure what the solution is for people who have been punished, and what should we do with them to send the message that punish the crime that they do is not acceptable. But I
Yeah.
don't believe that animals should be held in captivity. I don't believe that humans should be held in captivity, but I don't have a solution either.
Yes.
I don't
But
know.
we can think that people who are in captivity now knows that one day they will be released
Well, that's
because
true.
they have a punishment, they have a penalty for 3 weeks, three years, 10 years, but they could imagine that one day they will be free again.
Or but some have life.
Yes, some have life. Some have that, but life doesn't exist really in France. I don't know in the USA, but in France, nobody spend all his life in jail.
Okay.
There are always one day where they were released.
Okay, good.
Sometimes for the biggest criminal, it could be 25 years, it
Mm-hmm.
could be 30 years of prison, not more.
So I would think then there is no capital punishment in Paris.
No, no, there's no
Okay.
capital punishment.
Yeah, okay. Well, we do have capital punishment here. I
Yes.
don't know how many people have actually.
In some state, I suppose half of the state in the USA have the capital punishment and the other half don't.
Right, some do and some don't. I don't know if it's 50%, but some states do have capital punishment. And there was a time where they would do electrical
Yes.
execution. Now some people do some type of transfusion to
Chemical
die.
products. Mm.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one. But anyway. All right, so there is our lesson for today. I'll read it as well. Visitors at South Korean aquarium watched in amazement at a shark swimming in a tank with another shark's tail hanging out of its mouth. While sharks do not tend to eat others of the same species when they are in captivity, and they have regular feeds, experts at the aquarium said that sharks have their own territory, and when they occasionally bump against each other, they bite out of astonishment. The smaller shark, which fell prey to its bigger counterpart, was a banded hound shark. The bigger beast was a sand tiger shark. The difficult words are tend, to do something regularly, species, a kind of animal, astonishment, great surprise, and counterpart, a similar animal. I wonder if the the hound shark, if it had been bigger, would the tiger shark have bitten it or eaten it or whatever it did? I don't know if it killed it, it just bit its tail. And I'm not sure how important the tail is of a shark. Wait a minute. Maybe the tail was the only thing that they saw because the head and the other part went in first. What do you think? Do you think
Oh,
he killed the other one? Do you think the smaller shark is dead? Yeah, maybe.
I don't imagine he could live without a tail.
Right. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think the shark went head first into the mouth, and that's why the little tail was hanging out.
Ah, okay. You think that he had already eat the shark, the
Yeah,
head, the body, and it's just the finish of the.
right, exactly. That's what I think. That's what I think it is. Because
Yes,
I can't imagine it just, if he bit the tail, you wouldn't be able to tell that it was a tail. You know?
yes,
So
surely you're right.
so he ate.
One thing, Priscilla, I don't understand the last small paragraph. The smaller shark, which fell prey to its bigger counterpart, was a banded hound shark. I don't understand this phrase.
Okay, well, what it means is, let's just say that this is the smaller shark that we're looking at. If this is the little shark, if this happens to be, let me move this out of my way. If this was the shark, he just had stripes on his body. This bands, he has stripes on his body. A band is a stripe. Let's take a look and find one. I'll find a banded hound shark. Let's find a banded hound shark.
Ah, like a zebra.
Yes.
Ah, okay, okay.
Here, like this one.
Okay, I understand. Okay, I understand now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so that's why it was called a banded shark.
Okay.
Okay, so there we have it.
Fell prey. And fell prey, what does it mean, fell prey?
Okay, so when we know that prey means to eat or to kill or to hunt, like lions hunt deer for prey or whatever they hunt.
Okay. Yes, yes. It's the animal who is killed by another, the prey.
Right,
Yes.
exactly.
Tried to flew and it was catch. And so, okay, the smaller shark with fell prey is to. Okay, okay, okay.
And the word counterpart here means that they were different sharks, but they were both similar. They both were sharks.
Yes, but the one on the picture is not the banded hound shark.
No, no, no.
The banded hound shark was the smaller shark which was eaten by him.
Exactly.
Okay, I understand now. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And we know that an aquarium is a big fish tank. Many
Yes.
people have fish tanks in their homes with little goldfish in it.
Okay.
But I think at this particular place, it's a huge, huge.
Yes. It's the same word in French, aquarium.
Okay. All right then. So there we have it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So there's our lesson for today.
Okay. The
And I
next
see
lesson could be Friday. Is it possible, Friday?
Friday will be fine. And I know I was supposed to be here yesterday, but I forgot to put the link on, and then I went to sleep. So
Yes.
I did.
I thought about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad that I was able to catch it. So yeah, Friday will be fine.
Okay. Okay.
All right. We'll see you then.
I
All right.
wish you a good sleep now.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go and sit with Mother for a while.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Priscilla.
Okay. Thank you. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.